Heidi ho. What in the heck is going on here? We're going to share that just to have that going. And there we are. I got to do some things first. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, wonderful whatever day today is. Yeah, multiple MERB day. Go me. All right, so we've got that. Find this case. We're looking it up. Run query. That's not a gay joke. That's not a gay joke. And we're looking for not that, not that, not that. We're looking for document 103 to 103. Run report. There we go. All right. Need to make this a wee bit bigger. That's what she said. Wonka wonka. 200%. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. We have all the pages. We got all the pages. All right. All right. How are we doing? Give me a 5x5. Rick Rock TikTok. Type of one in chat. Let me know. Everybody type in chat where you're logging in from. You know, we gotta get this going. Anyway, let's just. Why, thank you, Vlad. It is not cold in my house. I appreciate your concern. Are my nipples hurt? You can't see my nipples. Why would you ask that? Anyway, okay. All right. Let's set the stage. Everybody ready? We're setting the stage. The stage is there was a deadline. I was joking. Dr. Made Castello. I mean, I appreciate the comment, but I'm not actually trying to drive engagement. But yay, Dublin! Have a pint of Guinness. I hear that the Guinness in Ireland is better than the Guinness in the U.S. and I believe that because we don't have real food in the U.S. But anyway, we're setting the stage. The stage is that Decastro filed a motion, a second motion for contempt. He filed that on the 16th of January. And Wish had a responsibility. He had a duty, as it were. A duty. I said duty. A duty to respond to that motion for contempt. And he did not do that. Now, everybody seems to be wanting to take up for him. And, maybe he was right about this thing, about we're going to do this. We're going to share this. This is the actual Pacer. This is Pacer. I just paid probably, 10 cents. I paid 10 cents for this bastard for you people. This is what he would be looking at. And you know what? Well, look, date filed. Look at the date filed right there. Date filed 1/16/2023. There is no attorney in the whole goddamn world. There is no attorney in the whole fucking world who's an actual practicing attorney who is not in a coma somewhere or drunk off his ass, who does not know when this document was filed. Any contention that because it was modified on 1/19/2023, any contention that somehow changes the date that it was filed when Pacer clearly shows that it was filed on the 16th. Any contention that this changes that is completely and instantly erased by when it shows the date goddamn filed. But you know what? We'll even go one further. We're going to down this. We're going to download this son of a gun. We've got 103 and Exhibit 1. I'm not going to download Exhibit 1 just because I don't want to pay for it. I'm going to download it. I just spent another 40 cents on you ungrateful bastards. I just want to point that out. And now I've got to figure out a thing. Oh boy. Open. I don't want to open it with you. What if I do this? What if I do this. I copy that and I go back into what I like to call this and I paste. Well, oh, it doesn't. We're going to show this instead. All right, perfect. This is what I just downloaded. And we're going to make this nice. Whoop, that was not exactly what I was hoping for. User error, boomer. Why doesn't this show it? Oh, okay. The ones I always get. Oh, because this one says final or something? I don't know. That's freaking weird. That's freaking weird. All right, so we're going to go back to this tab. We're going to go back this one. We're going to go back one more. Oh, that was disgusting. Well, anyway, so normally you see this up at the top. Every time I get them in service from Pacer, when Pacer serves them on me, because when you file them in the ECF system, when the gals, and I say it's the gals because we only have gals doing it. I'm not saying guys can't do it. I'm just saying that we only have gals do it. So when I say when the gals file this, it's because there's gals filing it. It's not because guys can't. I'm sure Wish might do it occasionally. I just don't, because at the one office where I do any federal work, we have gals who do the filing, and as opposed to guys, we don't have guys doing it. It's not because they're, I mean, you could say women, you can get all upset with me. I could call them broads. I don't know. I don't really care. But these ladies are nice ladies and they do the filing for Pacer. So anyway, every time I get one back in my email, it always has this up at the top and it says the date that it's filed. And it even says the date it's filed on every single page. So maybe there's a difference when you have to go in and you actually buy a copy where it doesn't have that up there. I don't know. I'm just a boomer. I'm not smart enough to know these things. Okay. I'm not, please, you know what? Please stop yelling at me, Chaos Warden. Okay. Why don't you? Anyway. All right. Good point. All right. I'm going to calm it down. Goose Fraba. I'm petting a dog. All right. So any suggestion that Wish did not know the date it was filed, and any suggestion that it was not filed on the date that it was filed is ridiculous. And Wish, I want to point out, does not make the argument that it actually was filed on the 19th, but we're going to go through that. I'm getting ahead of myself. This is defendant Kate Peters' opposition to plaintiff's motion to strike. Defendant and plaintiff in counterclaim Kate Peter, Ms. Peter hereby opposes the motion to strike defendant Kate Peters' late opposition to plaintiff's second motion for contempt motion of plaintiff and defendant in counterclaim Jose Maria Decastro, aka Chili Castro, aka Delete Laws, Mr. Decastro. Ms. Peter denies the allegations made in Mr. Decastro's motion to strike her opposition to plaintiff's second motion for contempt. Again, it's great to deny the allegations, except for the fact that they're easily provable. They're easily provable. How are they easily provable? Well, I'm not going to spend money on it, but we're going to go here to court listener. We're going to share this tab instead because this just copies. It just scrapes. So you got the main document, or you got 103, motion for contempt. You've got opposition. Where is it? Opposition re 103. And it was filed on February 1st. There is not a question. 103 was filed on the 16th. And then 109 was filed on the 1st. That is not, it's not like you could just say, well, you know what? I'm just going to do the chilly nope defense. Can't just do the nope defense. And yet here Wish is getting paid, what, $550 an hour, $600 an hour? He's getting paid that amount of money to do the nope defense. The Office of Undersigned Counsel. So this is Wish saying my secretary fucked up. Not me, my secretary. Whose job is it? It's Wish's. Whose responsibility is it? It's Wish's. Did his secretary actually F it up? No, because I tell you what, the gals at my office, they know how to read Pacer. They know how to look at this right here and see when something was filed. And when it was filed, it's not up to them. You put a tickler date in. You say, I need to start writing this motion on X day, well in advance. And you should have some sort of an idea of how far in advance, as the attorney who's going to be writing it, who's going to be drafting the opposition. So nobody who's at all familiar with Pacer is going to look at this with the date filed clearly marked, clearly, and then dig into this to see, oh, it's modified. Now, what is this? What does it mean? Modified on 1/19/2023 to separate exhibit from main document and add as attachment. McManus, Caitlin, what does that mean? Now, well, you're not seeing this. Damn it, I'm such a boomer. So there's a date filed right there, date filed. It has its own little column, date filed, and there's a date. And then it says modified on 1/19/2023 to separate exhibit from main document and add as attachment. What does that mean? What does that mean? That means, think of it as though it were a packet, a stapled packet, a motion packet. And that packet came in to the clerk as one click packet. And Decastro took that packet and he handed it to the clerk, and the clerk took it. And then she filed it. And then on the 19th, she realized, somebody told her, maybe the judge, somebody told her that, oh, hey, just so you know, on that packet, on that motion packet, there's an exhibit attached to the back. And so the extent of what the clerk did here is the clerk took the paper clip out, or the staple out of the packet, removed the exhibit. That's really weird to try to do that backward. She removed the exhibit, she restapled the motion packet together, and then she stapled the exhibits together, and that was it. And people are trying, in my comment section, in other videos, people are trying to make this out to be that somehow this is a refiling. The clerk did not refile it. The clerk separated the exhibits from the motion. That's all she did. The equivalent of taking out a staple, separating out the exhibits, stapling everything back together. That's it. That's it. This isn't not rocket science. So we've got Wish trying to point the blame, because it's totally not, but he's trying to point the blame at somebody, some unknown person somewhere in his office. Who could it be? I don't know. It could be Wish himself. It could be a secretary. It could be a paralegal. It could be his wife, who's also a practicing attorney, who has apparently been billing Kate, who's shown up on some of Kate's billing statements. So who is it? Just the office. The office did it. The furniture did it. The printer is the one who actually calendared the opposition to plaintiff's second motion for contempt. Like this. All right. No, we'll finish it. We'll finish it. I'm sorry. I get a little bit heated because this guy is shitting on my profession. So I get a little bit heated. I apologize. So his office calendared the opposition to plaintiff's second motion for contempt based upon the notation in the docket entry. Ooh. That the filing was modified on January 19th, 2023. As a result, the due date for the opposition was calendared as February 2nd, 2023, 14 days after January 19th, 2023. You're not reading this. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Thank you, St. Michael. Thank you, St. Michael. This is January 16th that I have highlighted right here. 14 days, and then this is January 19th. January 19th, 19 plus 14, for those of you who are as good at math as I am, is 33. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That would be today. And yet he filed it on the 13th. 13 days. So the guy who has filed every single paper on the last day to file it, except for this one, except for this motion that we're looking at right now, this motion, except for this, every other motion he's filed has been at the very last minute. But now all of a sudden he's filing them 1 day early. So far, what do we have? We have him saying, I fucked up. He's saying, I fucked up. That's all he's saying. He's saying, I fucked up. Well, great. So now we're gonna get some argument, some law, some case law, something that is going to suggest that because of this fuck up, that the court should accept the late filed opposition. He's going to find a case or a statute or something that is going to rebut the arguments that Chile made, the cogent arguments that for once Chile made, the on-point arguments that Chile made, the legitimate, valid, legal arguments that Chile made. That's what we're going to see, right, folks? Right? There's no prejudice to plaintiff from his receipt of the opposition 2 days after he originally filed the second motion for contempt. There's no material impact on plaintiff whatsoever, particularly where the parties awaited a decision on other pending motions, including Ms. Peters' motion to dismiss. Wherefore, Ms. Peters respectfully requests that this court deny Mr. Decastro's motion to strike defendant Kate Peters' late opposition to plaintiff's motion, second motion for contempt, and to the necessary extent, permit an extension of 2 days to allow the filing of the opposition on February 1, 2023. I can't begin to express my disappointment with that. Now, for those of you out there who want to hold out hope, there is hope. There is still hope. The court has several ways that the court can handle it. The court could just say F it and grant this motion, grant this non-motion in the opposition because Wish couldn't be asked to do it right. You know, the real problem is that that this, I don't know if Kate paid for this or not. I hope she didn't pay for this. But let's assume there's two options. Number one, she paid for it. And what'd she get from it? She got really fucking nothing. I guarantee you, he didn't crack open a law book. He didn't research anything. He didn't look anything up, find any appellate court decisions in the first district that might lend some weight to a different outcome than what that district court out of District of Columbia said. He didn't do a fucking thing. He just shit stuff on a page that might have at one time prior to, like, if he did this prior to filing the opposition, if he prepared a motion asking the court for leave to file late, then, okay, sure, great. But he didn't do that. And so he wasted, you could only file one opposition. He wasted an opportunity for Kate. If this jackwagon is actually getting out of the case, he wasted an opportunity for Kate to maybe do a little research on her own and come up with an actual legal argument, a real legal argument. He basically hamstrung her. If he didn't get paid, he hamstrung her for free. If he got paid, he got paid to hamstring her. I cannot begin to express how disappointed I am in this. So we're back. We're basically back at the same place we were before he filed this. This didn't change anything. This didn't change a damn thing. We're also missing a few things. You might have noticed, just like I noticed, that there is no declaration under penalty of perjury. Who swore to this? Who is the person who's on the hook for that? Who is the person who said under penalty of perjury that this was what happened? Oh, nobody. You know why? It's because nothing can be held against Wish. I mean, it wouldn't. This isn't being held against Wish at this point. He's not technically on the hook. He's not sticking his neck out for potential sanctions from the court because he's not signing this under penalty of perjury. Now, there is the Federal Rule of Civil Procedure. I think it is 4 that basically says that the attorney is attesting that under information or belief in information. Let's look it up. Why not? It's not 4. What is it? It's 10. That's no pleadings. Signing plea. Rule 11. Why didn't I know Rule 11? I don't know. Maybe I'm just dumb. Maybe it's Maybelline. By presenting to the court of pleading a written motion or other paper, whether by signing, filing, submitting, or later advocating for it, an attorney or unrepresented party certifies to the best of that person's knowledge, information, and belief, formed after an inquiry reasonable under the circumstances, that the factual contentions have evidentiary support, or if specifically so alleged, will likely to have evidentiary support after a reasonable opportunity for further investigation or discovery. And again, he also warrants that all denials of factual contentions are warranted on the evidence. So he just had Kate just flat out deny everything in Chili's motion. Denied that it was filed late. He just had her deny that it was filed late. He had her deny that Chili's motion was filed on the 16th. You're like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? I don't even understand. And I'm sorry I'm not as entertaining as I normally am on stuff like this, but like I fucking had it with Wish. Like I have no idea. I have no idea why Kate is still messing around with this dude. It's like a woman in an abusive relationship and she just can't leave, because she loves him, but he beats the crap out of her every night. Like, well, I guess that kind of fits for Kate. That's the kind of relationship she seems to like. Hint: drink after the live show. I wish I was drunk, dude. I am about that far down, 2 sips. I don't think I'm quite toasted yet. Maybe he's underpaid, right? Maybe he's underpaid. Yeah. Drink in the fish room. Oh, don't you know it? Well, let's go through some of these. Let's go through some of these and see if any questions were raised. But long story short, for those of you who are tuning in, Wish effed up. His opposition is just a bigger F up for those people who are thinking that he is suggesting that the opposition date was correctly calendared as though it was filed on January 19th. He's not. He's saying that his office effed up. So, yeah. All right. So we have thumbs up. We have a multiple MERB day. Oh, goody. Oh, goody. It was exactly what I wanted. Laughing. Hope it's not cold in your house. 111 5x5 something. Dublin, Ireland. Greetings from Portuha. Portuja. That sounds lovely. It sounds tropical. Why are you not covering my amazing cat video? Because I am a terrible person. Hello, everyone. Hello. It's an Irish drink. One armed with tinfoil fedora. It's not a boomer. I'll go watch it after this. Oh, we need to watch the amazing cat video. Okay. Howdy, Merber. Okay. Lol. Are you are you the one that says you will never monetize your video? Yes, I will never monetize my video. Hey, Vlad. 2 lives in 1 day. We are grateful. Thank you, Merb. Tay's auditors laugh like hell. Lol. Hey, I'm always grateful for people spending money instead of me. Will you take my wonderful cat video as payment? Yes, Boomer, I will. You said you don't want our money and that if we didn't get paid, if you don't get paid, then the work won't be good. We know. Exactly. Your lives are epic. I don't fully understand it, but they are. Okay. Hey, Vlad. Hey, being properly ungrateful is an art. Absolutely. Hey, Taze, I hope you're good, my friend. You really need to turn closed captioning on. I'm not smart enough. I'm a fascinating man. Nate, you're a fascinating man. Bay Area. Guys can be gals too. It's 2023, bigot. Mea culpa. Mea culpa. I still have $160 of retainer left. Get to work, Merb. Oh, $1.60. I'm sorry. Hey, Tommy. Hello, everyone. Please stop yelling at us. I already apologize for that. Asking if Daniel has a tasing coming. Probably. Please don't tase me. Ask us if you don't understand. Drinky. I think it's supposed to read day, month, year. So this document is from the future. Absolutely. This is from this is from day, month, year. This is from the second day, second month of 20. That doesn't change much. Okay. Hey, babes. Have a margarita on me. All right. Nope. Can we just vote C off the island? You know, he's got rights under our Constitution. So, no. Josh Abrams is handsome. Nate, you just made me throw up in my mouth a little bit. Just a little. Ugh. Josh Abrams is a D cup, at least. I mean, it's kind of arousing. I thought when Kate hired Wish, based on his resume, she had a pretty good lawyer. So did I. Sad to say, I have not been very impressed by his work with this case. Disappointed is the most honest reaction. Absolutely. Really saggy and wrinkly, too. I don't know what you're talking about, but okay. Hello. Evening, everyone. Hey, Ed. And then peace sign. How are the fishies? They are fine. Fist bump and drink. But what if Merb isn't wearing pants and I hope he accidentally stands up? You always hope that, Vlad the Impaler. One day I might just turn you on. Hip, hip, hooray. News Now Houston is going to be in the big house for 20 years. He was caught being lazy because he was dealing with an amateur. Yeah. He got caught. I mean, I don't know what happened, but boy, it would be interesting to be a fly on the wall between him and Kate, because I don't know if Kate is lighting into him, but she sure as shit should be. This is clearly a refiling of my drink. Okay. Hey, Tommy. Hey, Ed Mamirez. When will the judge tire of this crap? I don't think that she is going to get tired of it nearly as fast as we will, to be honest with you. She's probably built up quite a tolerance. She's had to deal with this shit before. She'll have to deal with this shit again. I said on the Frogs video that now it was time to wait for the judge to slam this down. Slam what down? The opposition to Chili's motion, or the other opposition to Chili's motion, or both? Ham sandwich, woo! I love a good ham sandwich too. The judge already is, probably not. Fist bump, beer, screen. Yes, I'm terrible at this. Yep, sadly, I think that's right. I don't know. Wish is dishonest. I think he's just not taking the case seriously. I think he's taking getting paid seriously. Could Wish be sued for malpractice? Theoretically, not until she loses something. You're welcome, sir. Good night, friends from Brazil, I think. So good night, JC Music. No. I bet Kate wishes she never messed with Chili. I don't know if Kate has that level of introspection. I think that you wind Kate up and she starts going, and I don't think she really looks back much. Merb is struggling not to mental choke Wish while reading this. Yes. Yes. Greetings from Oklahoma City. I'm a bit late joining. Well, greetings to you. I am Legal OKC. Yay, Merb all day, all night. Please no. Brazil on live. Brazil. What up? Redacted. Kate always wins. Not this motion. I mean, so I don't think that Chili's going to prevail in the lawsuit, and I don't think he's going to prevail on the contempt motion. But I have a sneaking suspicion the judge. I don't know what legal basis the judge would have to not strike her opposition to his motion to strike, or her opposition to his motion for contempt. Yo. Kate's going to immediately do a video on him again after the case is over, probably. How are things in California? Well, come out here and find out. Weather's nice. He had a hot date on the 14th day. Wish is married, so I don't know, maybe. Nope. Hey, Merb, how many holes does a straw have? Yes. Tequila Mockingbird says 2. 15 minutes late. Well, I mean, you're not really missing anything. I call them as I see him, and I am blind. Well, there you go. Can the judge hold Chili in contempt and order Chili to go to court and then order him to have a mental evaluation done? Merb. Can the judge hold Chili in contempt? Theoretically, I don't see that he's done anything worthy of contempt. Can the judge order Chili to go to the court? Yes. I know that this judge, I did a little research on this judge, and she had, at least before the pandemic, a habit of forcing people to come to in-person settlement conferences. So we're going to do that. It's still going to be my face, I guess. I don't know. There we go. So you can see my pretty face. Can the court order and have a mental evaluation done? No. Nate would make out with Josh Abrams. Well, Josh, here's your chance. You know, Nate might be going to New York with Kate, so get in there, bud. Order, okay. Hello, I am a sexy beast. Absolutely. You've already begun. Yes, I have. Hello, everyone. Vlad's here. Those who say one hole are just silly. Does that mean we only have one hole too? Because what comes in goes out the same channel? Deep thoughts. Sounds like a royal F up. It is. Hello and welcome. This is like Alice in Wonderland. It is. Just don't let him on top. I don't know. I mean, I think Nate'll switch up every once in a while if he likes a feller. Are the fishies upset? No. Keep your sick fantasies to yourself. Oh, sharing is caring. One hole. Laughing. Apparently Ham Sandwich thinks Denise Lynn is a dirty old hag. Well, you're not going to get a date that way. I know little boys in kindergarten like to pull girls' hair to get their attention. So maybe it's just a little bit of attraction. If I donated to her legal fund, I'd be pissed at this point. Well, apparently you didn't, so it's a moot point. Well, it sounds weak. It will be enough. Will it be enough to allow the court to let the response from Kate stand? I heard the court likes to have the issues decided on the merits instead of technicalities. So yes, well, no. Yes, the court does like to have issues decided on the merits instead of technicalities. The problem is that there is a federal rule of civil procedure which takes that decision away from the court. So the court can't, because the federal rule of civil procedure takes the discretion away from the court. And Wish didn't do a damn bit of research to figure out whether or not there was some other case in the First Circuit that allowed for the court to regain some of that discretion. And so we just don't know. We just don't know. I cannot believe people gave her $75,000 for this mess. It is a little ridiculous. His signature is still there. Does nor change for your not $600 for not a shit. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if he got paid for this, but yeah, he's definitely responsible for this. So there you go. Have you ever watched water freeze on glass? It exponentially expands just like this lawsuit. Huge waste of money. Playboy, TikTok Rick Rock. That's why I didn't give money to the funds. If you donated to her legal fund, the joke's on you. Chili's plan was to waste money. It is, and she played into it. Chili is nothing more than an aging queen who's going through a midlife crisis. I can't tell you you're wrong. How do you get more billable hours by doing your job correctly, Merb? Well, my philosophy on that is pretty stupid. I have a very stupid philosophy on that. I don't do advertising, and all of the clients that I have are referrals. Literally every single client that I have is a referral, and I get them to come back to me because I don't, for lack of a better word, rape them. You know, they still have money left to hire me again for something else, and they tell their friends about me. So that's my plan. Maybe it's dumb. Denise is making kissy faces at ham sandwich. I knew there was something going on there. And yeah, check that G-string account. Same here. Wish fucked up again. Yes, I have begun. Back to the beginning. All right. I know she had to be transparent, so she was milked for nothing. See, I don't know that she had to be transparent. I don't know who expected her to, like, I would not have shown my attorney bills. Like, that's stupid. You're giving the other side information that they can use against you. And if there's if Wish actually gave like detailed breakdowns, then it would say like the cases he was researching. It could, in theory, give insight into his strategy, the defenses he was going to raise. So there is a reason why your billing statements are privileged. There is the attorney-client privilege that covers your billing statements. There may be ways to get around that. There are some times where you would be required to provide redacted billing statements to the other side, especially if the issue of attorney's fees was at stake. But generally speaking, the bill you send to your client is a privileged communication because it contains materials on it that are attorney work product and things like that. So I got to chalk this one up as a you fucked up, Kate, to display that bill. Not only did she let Chili know what she was spending, but she may have given Chili insight on some of the things that Wish was doing or about to do or whatever. So that's a bad on Kate. And, I know people don't like me to poop on Kate like that, but truth is truth, real is real. And when Chili fucks up, I call him out. When she fucks up, I call her out. That's just the way it is. Chili said he was going to make her pay. I guess he did that. Oh, wait, she didn't pay. Well, I know she put some of her own money in it too, so I wouldn't go that far. But does he know he's a queen? Does he know he's a queen? Who knows? No, her fault. Well, I guess technically I'm relying on her statements, but she said that she put her own money in there, and I have no reason to disbelieve. 100% correct. Dealing with lawyers is always expensive and risky. They're not good people. No, we're not. Is that twice from him now? I'm going to go ahead and say maybe, because I don't know what you're referring to. Oh, I can type fuck in here. Wish fucked over Kate. Yes, he did. Sorry, laughing at Ronan. If I can look down your throat and out your butt, I'm going to go ahead and call it one hole. You do you, bud. What would have been the best move in this case, Merbeast? Like, if you're a Kate's lawyer, what would you have done? I've said it all along, the whole time. Boom, 12B6. Get the fuck out of here. Right from the get. 12B6. 12B6. Every time he files a new complaint, 12B6. Lead with the 12B6. Get the fuck out of here. 12B6. I mean, I have never made any contentions about that. I would not have done the answer. I wouldn't have done the emergency hearing for status conference. I wouldn't have filed a cross contempt motion. I mean, keep my head down, push towards the goal. Wish had one goal. Get the case dismissed with prejudice. One goal. That was it. That's all he had to do. He didn't do shit to get there. Not shit. Contempt will still be denied. Sure. Under information and belief. Yes. She sat back and was okay with $75,000 coming in to pay this lawyer because she wanted to troll. MDR Reville, I don't think she just sat back, and I don't think she was just okay with it. I don't think she's particularly happy with it, but I don't think she's handling anything well. I've heard her bitching about it. I just haven't seen her actually correcting it. So I don't know. Maybe she's waiting for someone to step in and correct it for her. I don't know, but I don't think she's happy with it. I already know how the story ends. I believe I do. It's not Kate's fault. Right. Kate's an amazing woman, sure. And I'm a fascinating man. It's not Kate's fault that the lawyer turned out to be bad. Anyone can make a mistake choosing a lawyer. Yes, it is her mistake, though, for keeping him as long as she did. Did you just say maybe it's Maybelline? Yes. Can someone please tell Chili I need some more Nutella? I'm running low. Well, you know, what you do in the bedroom is between you and God. I am not king shaming or anything. Never half-ass a legal document to Alexa file. You know, if you're getting paid $500-600 an hour, you shouldn't half-ass a legal document, period. I'm going to go with that. I get paid $250 and I don't half-ass mine. So, like, you double my pay, and I'm going to, I don't know if I could really double my efforts, but I sure wouldn't let, and knowing that these things were going to be scrutinized, not just by the court, but by the public at large, I certainly would not have half-assed it like Mr. Wish did. Or I wouldn't have half-assed it like it appears Mr. Wish did, to be more technically correct. Nothing to do with trolling. She wasn't trolling MDR. She showed Chili background, and Chili got pissed and went after her and then sued her. I mean, who cares at this point why he did it? Hint drink after live show. I'm not saying it's her fault. I just don't get it. That's because she's dumb. Maybe he's underpaid. We've covered that. He's definitely not. It's not Kate's fault. Again, I disagree. She is at least at part to blame. Well, then, drink in the fish room. I will. You may be meeting Kate in New York City on the 25th. Hit the like button. Who cares? She's still flirting with ham sandwich. It's 100% Kate's fault. No, it's not 100% Kate's fault. Kate has some culpability in it, but it's not 100% her fault. Make an outro with a fish. I'm a boomer. Never. Make an outro. Like, what do I look like? What do I look like? Have you seen the quality I put into my videos? Is it hard to replace a lawyer mid-battle? It not necessarily, no. It's easier to replace one than to go pro per, at least in the federal court. Have a nice, good beer. Should be good now. Good for you, buddy. I'm just saying that if you don't have money to fight lawsuit, maybe keep your mouth shut. No, but definitely manage your funds. Lesson learned, don't hire an attorney with pronouns in the bio. I'm not saying you're wrong. That was a low blow, Merb. Look, dude, I'm not here to white knight. I'm not here to white knight. I don't care to white knight. I don't do you any favors if I blow sunshine up your ass. You're not going to get a good picture if I just say Kate good, Chili bad, and that's it. If you want someone just to confirm your pre-existing beliefs, I'm not the channel for you. He took all of her 86. It's 86 now. Okay. Duty. It's okay, Merb. You aren't any less entertaining. I appreciate you. Love your channel. Thank you. I appreciate the free education you provide. Thank you. How would you handle an opponent like Chili and his endless filings? 12b6, 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 all day long, 12b6. Or whatever I need to do. Attack it for subject matter jurisdiction. Attack it for lack of personal jurisdiction. Just get it the fuck out of there, man. Like, kill it. Kill it with fire. Don't hold back. Go in guns blazing. Let the court pull you back if someone has to pull you back. Don't pull yourself back. Like, go in there fighting. Take it to them. Get it done. Don't pussyfoot around and answer and shit like that. If you've got a 12b6, 12b6. Like, use your best weapons first. Do you keep vodka in the fish room? No, the fish room I keep the fish room at 78 degrees. I don't keep any alcohol in there. So, no. Any thoughts on why the judge is yet to rule on Chili's second contempt of court filing? No, the court will. The court was probably waiting for Wish to file his response. And then now the court has to consider not just the opposition, but the motion to strike and all that other fun stuff. So, I mean, it's going to, I would be shocked if it took more than a week. Like, by next Friday, I would expect to have something, but I won't guarantee it, because the more legal arguments you make, the more the court's going to have to research. And, you know, Wish didn't give her any arguments to look at. So, I mean, I don't even know if she's going to want to do any research on her own and like supply the argument for Wish, if there is one. If his office made an error, is that not even defendable? So, if he filed a motion before filing the opposition to the motion for contempt, if he filed a motion and said, my office fucked up, we miscalendared this, we just realized it, it's my mistake, I'm responsible, you know, it was a reasonable mistake, we're only filing it 2 days late, you know, court, can you please let us file this? Pretty please. It would have gone probably a lot like it did with Chili. The court have been like, okay, you know, it doesn't really prejudice anything. Fine. You've made your motion. Chili would oppose it, whatever. The court would still likely grant it and let Kate oppose the motion. And if Kate didn't oppose the motion, if Kate just hadn't filed anything, the court, in my opinion, in my best estimation, probably would have issued an order to show cause as to why she shouldn't grant the motion for contempt. So it wouldn't have been a big deal, but he effed it up, and now he's effing it up more, in my opinion. I mean, maybe the court's going to try to salvage this for him. I don't know, but I don't see it. So sadly, so far, Hammer Boy is getting exactly what he wanted. Anti-Hammer Boy, like, I mean, he's definitely not a Hammer Boy. He can't use a hammer to save his life. Said he wants to waste her time and money. He's done that. Yes, he has. I mean, what did she expect? She ran her mouth too much and got burned. She didn't need to expose him. You would have had to be an idiot not to see his gift. I sure didn't need Kate to tell me this. Well, good for you. You're special. Somebody give him a pat on the ass and tell him he's a good boy. And great. There's this little thing, though, in the United States called free speech. And Chili's motion was bullshit. And if he didn't do this to Kate, he would have done it to someone else. And so Kate's, in a sense, taking one for the team because she's diverting him from suing other people and wasting their time and money. Grift, yeah, not gift, yeah. So even if so, he's responsible for what happens in his office. Absolutely. We get it. You meant grift. Been following you from the beginning. From the beginning? You were there when I was born? Pretty cool. I mean, were you one of the delivering doctors or nurses? TTU, mofos. Okay. 2 thumbs up, I guess. That's what she does when she sees people getting ripped off. She did Virgo and Furry Potato. Yeah, I mean, she does perform a public service. If you ever monetize your channel, I would be happy to donate 10 cents towards your Pacer costs. Signed, an ungrateful bastard. I prefer you just donate to my G-String account. It's free, and it gives me great joy when people do it. Guys can be girls if they're weird. Okay, Rooster Cogburn. We understood the first time. Did you? Did you really? Hey, Vlad, how are you? It's me, the Goat Lady. Glad to see you again. Kinky. I'm not against it, but kinky. You're one of Chili's rimmers. Okay. Stuff like this. Like, I don't personally agree with MDR's positions, but I don't necessarily see that he's one of Chili's rimmers. He just accused Chili of being a grifter. You know, there's more than 2 camps out there. The whole world is divided into pro-Chili and anti-Chili. There's a spectrum. There's a spectrum. Shades of gray. So it's okay for Chili, I'm going to assume, to sue Kate because she made a video about him. No, he didn't say that. He didn't say that. But because she made a video about him, he did sue. And so Kate, according to MDR, God, I hate having to defend MDR, but it's because of Kate making the video that Chili sued. So Kate is enjoying the bounty of her labors. He didn't say it was okay for Chili to do it, but Chili did it. And it wasn't illegal, so you just have to deal with it. You were not Lebeev. Okay. Is there any remedy for this fuck up? I've explained it. Video. It killed the radio star, from what I understand. I'm not saying it's okay or not. I'm just saying the fact is he did sue, and here we are. Yep. Hi, folks. Petting a dog. That's a new euphemism. But is it a euphemism? Or was I just jerking off? No, I'm a Merb Simmer exclusively. Rimmer. I take back everything I said about you. I love you now. Hello, Goat Tiz. Hello, Tiz. How are you? And I still call your name out. And when I am asleep, please take Tay's days. Why won't this thing break? Taste Tiaza, it's not working. Okay. I need to refill my margarita. Yes, you probably do. Taze. Yes, I finally got the right name. And like I said, I call your name at night. It's a love connection. I think the judge is going to allow us fuck up. She has allowed everything else. I disagree. She doesn't have discretion to do it. That's the problem. If she had discretion, I agree. She doesn't have discretion. Both. I imagine Kate will be spitting fire, but then again, who knows? Hang in there, Kate. I don't know. It's funny. Like some people are willing to actually go toe to toe with attorneys, and other people just like deer in the headlights. Like I don't know. I don't know. Ooh, Farlowella fish eggs. Nice. Good luck. Yo, I'm just jealous because Merb wants to smash Kate. Who don't I want to smash? I mean, come on. I have whiskey if you need some. Good on you. Not bad for a first-year family law attorney. Is this amount of motions typical in these types of cases? My goodness. No, this is not typical. He doesn't need a mental evaluation. We already know. Thank you, Merb. You're welcome. In the land of the blind, the man with one eye is king. Merb, don't stroke out over this bad lawyering too late. Pretty princess. We have sphincters. I see where this is going. I'll be suing you in federal court for defamation. Okay. That's got to be a parody account. but it's a good parody account. Laughing, there's no greater entertainment for people with no lives. Why won't you get monetized? Why won't I get monetized? I believe I've answered this before. I won't get monetized because it has an effect. It has an effect. Once there's money involved, it has an effect. All of a sudden, one of the things I would be thinking about would be what is or isn't getting clicks and views. And it might sway my opinion, subconsciously or otherwise. And I don't need the money, so why not just do this for fun? And then people can't accuse me of doing this for money. It kills a lot of birds with one stone. And yeah, I mean, this seems like a high school rivalry. Yeah. Chili's weird. He's weird. I have no idea why he's doing this. Yeah. Little confession through projection. That's a good one. Losing emotion in Chili should be grounds to be disbarred, right? That's a real thing. Am I right? No, it's not a real thing. But this was completely it was completely avoidable. We shouldn't have got here. Wish should not have placed himself in the position to take one up the poop chute from Chili. So does Kate get a happy ending? Sure, I'll give her a happy ending. I'll give her a little reach around. How much she pay him? Apparently a lot. I've heard estimates from $60,000 up to $86,000 now. Love the $20,000 superhero thumbnail, hand orange covering eyes. Okay. Does everyone but Chili know he's gay, or is he really that stupid? She got her criminal case coming and her boyfriend too. She got her boyfriend coming? Well, good for her. I mean, good for him. I don't know. If Earl was an attorney, he'd rape his clients. Around $60K. Is it too late for me to go to law school and make Wish type money? No. But even with that FUP made by Wish, Chili still doesn't have a chance to win the lawsuit. Doesn't affect the lawsuit. I call bullshit on 60. I know it was in the 60 plus range. That amount of money would have fed a lot of hungry people. Yeah. I mean, imagine what you could do with $60,000. Like, I would stop to pick up $60,000 if I saw it lying on the road. Any chance Kate's legal bills are less than she's letting on? She posted them, so I don't think so. We are in Merb Law School. We will be 20-year scholars by next week. Paycheck. I'm not accredited. So I wake up in the morning and I step outside and take a deep breath and I get real hot and I scream from the top of my lungs, "What's going on?" There you go. You're welcome. 12B6. Absolutely. It was not gay. That's a great song. And I said, "Way, yeah, yeah." How much she really love him then? So I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. Don't want what you really, really want. I want to really, really, really want to zig ha. There you go. I guess WTT wants to be my lover. Does the straw have one or two holes? We've done that one before. Okay, thanks for the reply. You're welcome. Well, Kate did a retainer from Wish, so he kind of was already paid for this mess. She paid him a lot for this mess. Wish could have nipped it in the bud. Yep. She didn't pay $60K. Get the fuck out of here. She did, dude. 60 plus. What if you cut the straw in half? Then how many holes? This is what happens when the irresistible idiot meets the unmovable grift. Yes. Yes. That is a star right there. That is mwah, chef's kiss. I thought so, but don't quote me. When she did give him X amount. Yeah, I can't spell or type well. No worries. Still in denial. Hey, he definitely isn't underpaid. Definitely. Kate said in comment on her YouTube channel that not only were the fees 50 plus K, that she paid much of it out of her own pocket. Sure. What quality? I don't have quality. Boomers unite, brother or sister. She has been transparent with what she has distributed to Wish. Yes. Where's her proof? It's on her Discord. Go find it, dude. Interesting Vlad. Heh. Just a reminder, Kate goes on live stream to call the people retards after she's blown 50K, more than 50K on this shit fest. Yes. What's white knight? White knighting is where you defend someone. Usually it's dudes who do it for girls that they want to bang. But someone has a legitimate criticism of them, and a white knight will step in to protect my lady. Fedora hat tip. Proof was shown. Keep up, cupcake. Absolutely. We're all boomers, just some boomers longer. If y'all just all of a sudden asking for proof, then go back to Childo. 86K. I wouldn't doubt it. Does a lawyer have a responsibility to advise their client to spend less? No. I would argue, though, that a lawyer has a duty to the court not to file frivolous motions, frivolous pleadings, frivolous things. And so that in itself should prevent the attorney from wasting too much of his client's money. Well, she's shown the receipts, bank records, and bills. She has. That's stupid, and I don't think she should have done that, but she's done it. Don't be a dunce cap. People should be able to go on live streams and call people retards without facing the wrath of tiny, angry man-child in the courts. I agree. But you also have a right to petition the government for redress of grievances. And it's not just grievances with the government, it's grievances. So Chile has a right to take people to court if he thinks that his rights or that he's been harmed in some way. And I don't think his lawsuit was frivolous. I don't think it has a chance of winning, but I don't think the original lawsuit that he filed was frivolous. I think he meant white knight. Yes. Now you're all saying 86K. All right, dude. Whatever. Why would they? What would have been the worst case scenario in Chile getting a default judgment? Well, he'd have to prove his damages. So I don't know how much damage he could actually prove. That's a hard one. I don't remember what he first pled in his initial defamation lawsuit. It'd have to have been at least $75,000. So that would be whatever he pled would be the theoretical maximum. But I don't think he would get anywhere close to that because he'd have to prove his damages. Just here for the bird song, chirp chirp. Does Kate have to pay taxes on all the money she got? I don't know. I don't do tax law. I apologize. Will 12B6 is a winner at bingo? Sometimes. You GTFO. Earl got beat up in the joint. I don't know. You don't know that. Like you're making assumptions and saying them as facts, so you probably shouldn't do that. We don't know why he went to the medical thing. So, why you got to spread unfounded rumors? No, he doesn't know what really happened. When Schrodinger's cat was sued by Mark Stout, the lawyers in our community say the same thing. 12B6, yeah. Yeah. Also, unpopular opinion, Schrodinger's cat was not a good person. I didn't like him. Ham laughing. I laugh at Ham too. Well, good for you. Lawyers on drugs are the best lawyers on drugs. That's tautological, but okay. We hope it's all true. Allegedly, it's what's being said. Someone should report. Wish I could remember where I saw it. Ham. Someone showed some report. Wish I could remember where I saw it. Ham. Some reason I really think he did get beat up. Frog did VO on Earl and is getting beat up in prison. I don't know if there's any confirmed proof that he got beat up in prison. Merb, will you ever fight Wish in an MMA match? No. So Playboy was late, but God forbid anyone else. Playboy was late, and Playboy filed motions asking for leave to file whatever thing he had to file late. That's the difference. That's the key difference. How's the criminal charges going? You tell me. Lowell, love you, Merb, love you back. Not really, I'm just saying that. Will, how much rent do y'all pay? I don't know. How's her boyfriend's criminal charges going? I don't know. I don't know if I could have kept Earl out of jail, but I know I could have snuck a couple 100,000 out of that case. Now you sound like the real Benjamin Wish. I'm just saying. Now you're sounding like the real one. Look it up. I get Baby Merb is even more adorable. I'll bet Baby Merb is even more adorable than grown up Merb. I was a very cute baby. I didn't have the beard though. What did I miss? Yes. Owns Will. Chaos K owns Will. B slash Benjamin Wish. Good Lord, that was a first sock account. Hey Hanzo, what's a sock account? Child abuse for how long? Over 10 years. Merb is definitely a fascinating man. Sorry, I meant jock sock. 65, some dunce caps don't know how to sock FFs. G'day, mate. Dingo indeed. Goats. Good to see you. I think that is what that means. True, it's so obvious. Hi, Michelle. What? Haha, text to speech fail. Shit happens. 65, so they can't survive without her. Give us a clearly, Merb. Could you imagine a world where people assess every situation with a rational thought process? No. Y'all see where Travis Hines' case was overturned 5-0 in Louisiana today. F city courts always appeal their bullshit. Yes. Well, appeal if there's grounds for appeal. But we don't have city courts out here in California, so I'm talking on my ass. I just don't know. Sometimes it's not our turn to talk. She owns them. Childo had pulled everything in the book. This whole thing is more entertaining on a mid-range dose of psilocybin. I'll bet. Gets me through this. Cheers. She owns 2 of 4. Go clean your room, Hanzo. Do you ever get tired of talking about the same shit all the time? If you're addressing that to me, I spend all day long dealing with clients talking about all sorts of things that do not involve this lawsuit. I also make videos on other things like Earl. I made one recently on Dr. Kevin L. Novak, PhD, who's a grifter. So I think maybe you're being a little silly. You're being a little silly. F people, I agree. I'm spelling Turtle Boy or Virgo fan member. Okay. Merb is a bird killer. Yes, like a motherfucker. Go abuse and neglect. Who claim making money is somehow bad? Hi, Taze. It's so obvious. It's hilarious. No way you're a boomer. Gen X starts off 65. She didn't pay that. Broken record over there. Could be they're all the same mentality. Why don't you show us what's in that G-string account? You haven't paid me enough yet for that, sir. Clearly it's time for a shot. Hey, Ham. Turtle Boy cult fan member. Good Lord, you're wrong. I pulled the record. She doesn't have a charge for child abuse. Non-monetized due to lessons from Law Talk with Mike lessons. Non-monetized due to lessons from Law Talk with Mike lessons. This might surprise you. I spend a lot of time dealing with other attorneys in my job. And I find that other attorneys are wrong a lot. Now, that's what I find. That's my personal experience. That doesn't mean that they're actually wrong. I just find them to be wrong. I disagree a lot with attorneys. It's part of being an attorney. You argue with attorneys a lot. You disagree with them a lot. I have never been one to watch other attorneys because I'm like, oh, this motherfucker's wrong right here. Oh, this motherfucker's wrong right here. You don't understand the actual malice standard. What's wrong with you? And so, I don't watch. No offense to Law Talk with Mike. I just don't watch his stuff because he's an attorney and I deal with attorneys all day long. I mean, just imagine like if you work as an engineer going home and watching videos by engineers when you get home, you'd be like, I do that all day long. I want to get away from that. I don't want to deal with other attorneys, so I don't watch attorneys. That's long. So I don't know what lessons from Law Talk with Mike lessons there are, but I'll just smile and nod. Will's tears will help with the angry fapping. Tears make excellent lubricant. She said 86K. Cite the source. Don't forget the crusty rags under your bed. Jay has a crush on Nasty Nathaniel. Who doesn't? Want me to send you a new Farrar Wallace cool stick? I know they are cool. I mean, I kind of do. I've been seeing them a lot lately in my local fish stores and stuff like that. They're kind of cool, but I don't know. I mean, I'll leave it to you. If you want to send me some, I love fish. I won't say no. That's all I'm saying. Will keeps crying if the anger fab is so much moisture. I have fun. What is Jose's attorney doing? I don't see a 12B6 from him. I know. It's kind of like he doesn't have one. Feed the fish and finish that drink. Good night, people. Good night, St. Michael. Stop repeating stuff. Absolutely. Boom. 65K to defend herself from Jose Little D. I'm pretty sure Josh did not even pay 10%. I doubt he did. Why hasn't Josh's attorney filed the 12B6? He has. Actually, Kate and Josh have both filed 12B6s. They're waiting on the amended complaint from Chile that the court, in its infinite wisdom, because judges never make mistakes, she gave him no time limit. She didn't force him to submit a copy with his motion to file a amended complaint or a supplemental complaint. So right now, both 12B6 motions are waiting for the amended complaint, at which time the parties can update them. But until then, we're just sitting here with our dicks in our hands, waiting for something. I don't know. I bet Chili's Pissgate gave Wish 60K when it could have gone to him. I don't think Chili's smart enough to know that. Chili wants money, but he also wants to spend people's money. He's torn. He goes both ways. Just curious, what did you do before law? I was in sales. I was in management. I did a lot of things. I did manual labor. I did manual labor. White knighted. What WTT white knighted for Earl? Did he, or did you just not understand what he was doing? White knights are Captain Save-A-Hos. Absolutely. It figures. Save-A-Ho. Y'all fall for bullshit because she's been doing it for years. Dude, like, okay. I'm sad, but I appreciate your honest, educated analysis. I know. I mean, I don't like to be the bearer of bad news, but I mean, someone's got to tell you the truth. 60K is like 70,000 tacos from Burger King or 12,000 from Jack in the Box. When you look at it like that, she probably spent that 12K very well. Or that 60K very well, because Jack in the Box tacos are going to fuck you up. Yeah, Wish sucks. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. If everyone sued for hurt feelings on the internet, courts would be inundated with bullshit. So that's what 12B6 motions are for. That's what 12B6 motions are for. Like, that's what demurs are for in California. I mean, there are mechanisms in place. I don't know why initially, right out of the gate, they didn't do it. Kate did a dumb. You fire a dumb lawyer. I don't know what that means. Open your eyes. No. If you can't believe a ham sandwich, who can you believe? I don't know. I don't know who you can believe. I used to say never trust an attorney, but always trust your attorney. I've been disabused of that notion. Who cares about like buttons? I mean, if you want to hit it, hit it. If you want to, don't, whatever. Yeah, she has to pay. I don't think she does, but who knows? We'll see. Okay, okay. I don't care. Yeah. No, GoFundMe money is considered fundraising. The IRS does not consider fundraising proceeds a taxable source of income. Well, you got it. You heard it on the internet from a guy, someone by the name of Hagabear. So obviously, this must be sound tax advice. She totally should not talk to her tax preparer. She should listen to people on the internet who are anonymous and go by the name Hagabear. Cite the source of your information. I told you, okay. Just because I don't like someone, it doesn't mean they're not a good person. It just means I don't like them exactly. She is grown, so it's on her too. Chili's the worst person on earth, though. He's not. He's not the worst person on earth. There are a lot of worse people. There's like pedophiles out there. I mean, it's just so blatantly obvious that he is not the worst person on earth. Like, duh. Donatella was going batshit crazy with cops. Say tasers and handcuffs might not be far off. Descent more into crazy. Well, he's one of those people who, until he actually hits that brick wall, he doesn't realize there's a brick wall there. He'll hit it. I mean, what was that guy's name? Mexican Padilla. I mean, he'll hit it. You have to. I bet Earl wishes he hired the number one Houston lawyer. Yeah, I bet he does. I would think only if a person was to donate that amount. Okay, you can gift anyone up to like 12K. Got a bunch of tax attorneys in here. Good night, Bill. That's why she stopped the first fundraiser. Okay, tax attorneys. No worries. Have a good one. Hey, Merb, insult me? No. In short, no. Be well. Good night. Where's Kate's lawsuit? She ain't good. Great question for once. About damn time. Chili's has made Wish stupid. Chili has made Wish stupid. I bet some poor gal lost her job for it. No. You're This is a lie. Wish fucked up. Not some gal. Is Merb really an attorney? I always thought he was lumberjack because of his flannel obsession. I mean, probably. Show the G-string account. You find the G-string account. Law Talk with Mike is a snob. I mean, all attorneys are pieces of shit, so who knows? Exactly. What are you doing here? I'm not gay, but I'm very attracted to you, Merp. Well, hit me up. Do you watch any constitutional law scholars to learn about the real Constitution from? Never end your sentence with a preposition. How about that? So instead, you come home from work and read Chili's motions all night. Who hurt you, Merp? Show me on the doll where he touched you. Chili gets a stiffy from filing lawsuits. Who knows? I wish. You have a way with words. Yeah. Abe Lincoln. Believe the fish. I'll be being hungry all the time. Sometimes they don't even lie about that. If Kate decided to go pro se, would you help with advice? I cannot help with advice. I don't believe I can. I give advice through this. And if she pays attention, then there's your advice. Are you saying she paid 60 or 86? Again, we're back to that. I heard you don't have to pay any income taxes. Are you wrong? I don't do tax law. I know this is a silly question, but I've never watched any of this Chili guy's videos. What exactly is he? An auditor, a sovereign citizen, or what? That's a great question. He is a little bit of both, combined with autistic. Not said in a bad way, but he flirts with sovereign citizenry. He flirts with being an auditor, and he definitely wants to be famous and rich. I wear few hats, but okay. lawyer, dog walker, undercover cop, lumberjack, black market fish smuggler, etc. I am a lumberjack and I'm okay. I sleep all night and I work all day. A mixture of the worst people you've ever seen on the internet. He's not that bad. You guys are like blowing him out of proportion. Chili's not that bad. Go watch and find out. This could be the greatest episode ever. You should just finish here and go finish yourself off. Probably. Is Chili the person you learned about? Is Chili the person you learned about never ending a sentence with a preposition from? Yes. 118 happy times of the Burb. Yay. I sent you a message on Discord about the far walls. Ooh, I'm tingly. $35 hats and $10 stickers. Chili is clearly not a 20-year marketing scholar. No, he's not. Yo, Merb, Memphis and Nashville are in the same state. Just a heads up. All this time I was wrong. Thank you. And Chili is the Blippy of the Constitution. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.